ladies and gentlemen, hi guys and girls. Today I will be showing you how to build a 3x3x4 octahedron. I already removed some of the stickers here to show you the cuts we will make. So basically, if we look at the orange side here, I will cut down all of the black parts until I'm through the cube, so just like this through the puzzle. Then if we look at the white side here, you see I will extend on top and the bottom and sand down these black parts here all the way back again. And then for the blue side, we will have to extend. We will have to extend here a bit, and on the other side, and also probably a little bit on top here. If you want to build this puzzle, you will need a 3x3x4 puzzle. Then I think 4 cubies should be enough for all the extending we will do, and the rest is just so small that using a cubie wouldn't benefit us. So we will need 4 3x3 cubies, can be edge or corner pieces, a little bit of super glue because we always need it, then black acrylic spray paint, epoxy sculpt as our filling material. Then in here I have a metal ruler that I use. I basically take a bit of sandpaper, wrap it around it and sand stuff down. And our X-Acto knife, of course. And we will have to cut stickers for the puzzle, so we need basically 8 colors of sticker sheets. So once again, if we look at the puzzle from this side, we can basically see that we will have to sand down all of the pieces along here. So basically these 4 pieces, these 4 pieces, these and these 4, we will have them basically cut them in half. So that's what I'm going to do first. After disassembling the puzzle, I noticed that the pieces are hollow, so we will glue in all of the corner and all of the oddly shaped edge caps in here. So I sanded all of the corners and edges here. So what we basically have right now is an 3x3x4 octagonal prism. And I took all of the pieces and already cleaned them up a little bit so that we can fill them already. But I think I will just fill these inner pieces right now. And also, if we turn the cube and then look at the angles we have to cut next, we can also see that we will have to fill up these center pieces right here. So I will disassemble the cube and then take the inner edge pieces here and the center caps on the longer side of the 3x3x4 and then fill them up with epoxy sculpt. But before I fill the pieces up, I will go in there with my multi-tool sander and roughen up the surfaces a little bit so that the filling material sticks better. Alright, so I mixed the epoxy sculpt up now. I took 14 grams of the white part and 14 grams of the black part. So I think that should be enough. So now I will first of all take a little bit of the material and put it into this hole right here. So I want to make sure that I don't have any air in there. So I'll first go into this hole and then I will just fill the piece up completely. we should end up with something like this. And that's already good enough for me, because we will sand it down again anyways. And I will do that for all of the 8 inner edge pieces. And then I will take the 2 centers basically and just get the material in there until it's about flush with the bottom here. So I put these pieces in the oven now for 30 minutes at 50 degrees Celsius, and it seems like they have hardened enough, so I will just sand these surfaces here flat again. I sanded down one more side on my disc sander yesterday. So basically I took the puzzle, turned the inner layer half the way, and then sanded alongside this cut that I marked there before. And I finally realized that we're building a symmetrical puzzle, so I could actually sand everything like this. Would be more straightforward, but because I sanded the first part like that, I will just continue. So I will leave the puzzle like that and then wrap around just some packing tape to secure it so that the pieces don't move around too much. So now the puzzle is secured with tape. I wrapped it around there like 2 times. And as you can see now, we want to go from the middle of this piece to the middle of that centerpiece basically. That's why I marked it over here. So I will cut down alongside this plane here. Here is the puzzle now with the second side completely cut. As you can see, I left a little bit of material on top here so that the part would not break apart. And I will just sand down like I did on these bottom sides. I will do that on the top here. So basically once like this and once like that. Now the material on all of these 4 surfaces is removed. Puzzle looks like this now, and I will just wrap a little bit more of the masking tape around it and then sand down these center pieces basically. We just need to fill up all of the hollow pieces here now and extend this piece, these pieces here, and of course on the other sides. So I will take my X-Acto knife now and clean all of these pieces up here, because as you can see they're all hollow and I want to get like a nice surface. I don't want to fill into a hole and have some small air bubbles or something like that underneath these molten plastic on top of here. So I cleaned up all of these pieces now, so they look like this, basically. And I also prepared 35 grams of epoxy sculpt filling material. And I'll start first with the edges, because they need the most amount of filling material. and then, yeah, I'll move on to the other parts. And for these parts here, I had to glue in the little cap down there, and I just filled in super glue and some sanding dust that I have. Here we have all of the filled up pieces now. I will put them in the oven at 50 degrees for half an hour and then start sanding them down. So I took the pieces out of the oven and assembled the puzzle once more. This is how it looks like now. I will now go ahead and sand down all of the sides with 60 grit sandpaper and a metal ruler, just so that the pieces are flat once again. So this is the current state of the puzzle now, and I think we'll wrap it up for today and continue next week with the part 2 of the complete build guide. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.